What is the big deal about allowing them to opt out of this?
You're not seeking to prohibit instruction in the classroom. You're just seeking not to be forced to participate in that instruction. And here, they're not asking you to change what's taught in the classroom. They're not asking you to change that at all. A lot of the rhetoric suggests that they might have, that they were trying to do that, but that's not what they're trying to do. They're only seeking to be able to walk out so that they don't have to, the parents don't have their children exposed to these things that are contrary to their own beliefs.
Okay, that was Justice Brett Kavanaugh. Supreme Court justices are signaling support for parents, for parental rights in a case involving public schools forcing children to sit through sexualized books and content. This is one of the most important cases for parental rights in decades. Joining us now, education activist, the wife of Florida Congressman and gubernatorial candidate Byron Donalds, mother of three, Erika Donalds. Erika, we're so excited to talk to you. Thanks for joining us. What do you make of this case?
Well, this case is so important to uphold, as you said, the rights of parents to direct the upbringing of their children, whether that is religious, moral, character building, academic. We believe that parents must be in the driver's seat. They have to be decision makers. And in this particular case, there was an opt-out, but so many parents opted out of this controversial curriculum, which was being given to pre-K through sixth graders with radical gender ideology. It was disruptive to the school day. But instead of addressing the controversial curriculum and respecting parents' rights, Montgomery County decided to take the opt-out away completely and fight it all the way to the Supreme Court.
Well, that's something, because, you know, even gay people say this is wrong. Lawmakers say parents have every right to protect their 5-year-old children from lessons in sexuality. I mean, Congressman Wesley Hunt says the left is prioritizing gender ideology over reading, math, and science. Even a New York Times columnist, Megan Stack, who wrote from her home in Montgomery County, she said what schools are doing is wrong. She says this is not about banning books. It's about protecting children and an opt-out. That's what this is about.
And really, we should address that these are not age-appropriate books. And why are they being embedded into the English curriculum instead of a specifically sexual content curriculum that parents can opt out of? There is an ideological bent here that the school district is allowing through public tax dollars, let's remember. But this is why parents are opting out in a different way and plummeting district enrollments across the country. 55%, according to Gallup, are dissatisfied with the American public school system. Parents are losing faith in the ability to trust the public school system to uphold their values and respect their religious liberties.
What do you make of critics saying any school board member fighting to show books with sexual content to 5-year-olds, they shouldn't be allowed to be around 5-year-olds?
It is a major concern for parents around the country, and it has driven the Moms for Liberty, the parents' rights movement, this growing concern among parents that their rights are continuously being violated, not being respected. And that's why school choice is also a very popular policy that is growing by leaps and bounds across the country. Parents want the ability not just to opt out of radical ideological curriculum like we've seen in this case, but to opt out completely out of the public school system that refuses to respect them as the primary decision makers for their children.
Erika Donalds, you were terrific on this. We would love it if you could come back on our show. It's great to have you on. Activist, children's activist, Byron Donalds' wife, Erika Donalds, the congressman's wife, is great there. Thank you so much.